Alrighty, how is it going, everybody? Welcome back to Minecraft Dinosaurs. It's been a little while since I properly oh no, it's been a little while since I properly recorded this series. I've had a lot going on recently, but in today's episode, I think that it would be only fair if we kind of like cleaned up some of the enclosures that I've said several times we would clean up. Make larger and things like that. Because this happy fella over here is too tall now. It's too it's too big. Too massive. Too massive. Yeah, it's too massive. So what we need to do is increase the size of the enclosure, go out a little bit. That way he has a little bit more space. So I guarantee I don't have enough resources to do this, but we're going to do it anyway. We'll just extend it a little bit this way, pretty fairly simple, all things considered. And this is essentially my plan for all of the dinosaurs in this park. I want them to have pretty big enclosures in general. It just makes sense, especially for the larger creatures. I don't think they much appreciate being confined. That does look cool, seeing it look over like that, though. It's kind of like a giraffe, but more bird-like. But we'll do this to the Dinosaurs enclosure, and then I'll also go around to the other enclosures, and we'll figure out exactly what to do with those ones. Where'd it go? Oh, how does one so big hide so perfectly? That was kind of cool. Not gonna lie. There we go. Now it looks like I take better care of my animals, doesn't it? I know I've said it before, but look how cool its design is. I really like it. Like, I think they did a very good job. I just love the blue around their eyes. If you're a follower of, or if you're a follower of this, yes, go to sleep, child. If you're a follower of this channel, you know that I like blue coloration, especially when it comes to like dinosaur designs. And one of the reasons why is because blue is already incredibly rare in nature today. It's one of the most rare colors out there. So when you see blue in nature, that's technically like a rarity, like with a cassowary and stuff like that. I'm not talking about like the ocean and sky and stuff like that, of course. No, it's when it comes to all the colors, blue is one of the more rare ones. So I like seeing it on dinosaurs. Plus, blue is just a cool color, if you ask me. Close. All right. So we fixed up there's Dinosaurus enclosure. Very good. Now some creatures that have been kind of forgotten about for a little bit are the Tiktaalik over here. I think what we can do is, at least for now, temporarily, is we'll build a little building on here. And I think I will go with that idea of having a bridge that swim, breathe, fool. We'll have a bridge that starts over here and extends over to this island. We'll call it Tiktaalik Island for now. And maybe we'll just have an assortment of different creatures over here too. I wonder how much you've grown since I've last come into contact. I better not check. I remember they could jump pretty high. But I'll place the enclosure over here. I don't know how to do this. Let's see. Should I place it up here, or realistically I should place it down here? It'll just be a small thing for now, and it'll be a temporary thing. I think I'll make a whole building out of it? Question mark. For now, this is what I'll do. I want to give them a decent amount of land. I still haven't found the other one. I have no idea where the other one has vanished off to. These guys can jump pretty high. I think that's why they got out in the first place, and that's why I have a roof on there too. So I should have this raised up decently well. Either that, or I'll put a roof. I'll just put a roof on it. Yeah, I'll put like a glass roof. That way, it's like, hey, you get sunlight, but you're also trapped. Yeah. Ah, man, that was my last block. Okay. Back to work. But I think that's a pretty good idea. I really want this park to be massive and like expansive. Like, I want it to be one of those parks where it's like you have to travel a bit. Like, say if I want to get to a specific creature, some of them I'll have to travel like quite a ways simply just to get to it because it's just such a big park. There are a lot of creatures in this mod. So I think that'd be a pretty cool thing to have. Ah, look at you. Where's your buddy? There you are. Everything's awesome right now. Everything is awesome. Okay, yeah, like I said, we'll do a glass roof, which means I need to cook more sand. 4 pieces. Heck yeah, that's exactly what I needed. Is exactly 4. The farm's kind of showing up, like kind of turning out pretty cool. It's a lot bigger now. Obviously, I need to work on this too. I could probably make this look a lot nicer. It's kind of just like, hey, here's some land in the middle of the water. That's where my food is. You can just hear the Arthropleura just crawling around all creepily. How big is it? How big are you now? You're getting there. You're getting there. You're already to the point where you'd be extremely terrifying to those who already find millipedes unsettling. That's so cool. Really need to figure out this situation. They refuse to leave this corner. Honestly, this enclosure is way too small for giant hadrosaurs like that. I need to I got too much and not enough supplies. I can't even jump that high. I could probably expand them a little bit over here. Maybe dig out this mountain a little bit. I don't know. Oh my goodness. How on earth did you even get up here? How do I tame you? I forget. It's been so long. Okay, how do I, it's meat. That's right. I fed it a bunch of fish. Or, sorry, a bunch of sheep. You stay, it's gone. I'll get it though. One piece of mutton. It'll have to do. This ain't for you, alright, you nerd? Where'd you go? I hear ya. Imagine if it just attacked my Dilophosaurus. I'd be all sad. I mean, I'm sure the Dilophosaurus would win, but I don't want to lose the Tiktaalik either. Where is it? Wow, you coward. There you are. Ow, my ankles. Okay. Come here. Yep, that was not enough. Okay, there's got to be some animals around here. Somewhere. Actually, I don't even have a nautilus shell. I can't do anything with it unless I have a nautilus shell. I am such a maroon. Where'd it go? I'm just going to trap it. Okay. Stay. Alright. We got it. We found our other Tiktaalik. I was not expecting it to be up here. The other one was in the water. The other one kind of made sense. You don't make any sense. What are you doing mountain climbing? Weirdo. Okay, let's get the sand going, and I still need to collect more, I still need to collect more spruce wood. I got tons of saplings, of course. And there are some planted out there already, but, you know, I just need more. Need more. Okay, so that glass is cooking. The, did I put glass in? I think I'm losing my mind here. Okay, but while that glass is cooking and that, those trees are growing, I'm going to go and pay our Rex a visit. Now, because, you know, obviously last episode we did the T-Rex. So, some of you informed me in the comments that I need to tame this fella. Otherwise, it'll attack me. I'm not going to tame it right away. I want to see if it'll attack me, because I think that'd be hilarious. Ow! I need to build a staircase. That's going to end very poorly for me. Alright. You've grown a bit. Not a lot, but you have grown a bit. I feel like it's probably safe. Like, I don't know. You know, I still don't want it to die in the lagoon. It's probably okay. We're just gonna set it free. Now, you attack me. No, it's still okay with me. I do have this when it... I'm not going to tame it until it does attack me, because I don't know, I gotta be able to tell people that I've been attacked by a T-Rex, you know? Otherwise, what is all this for? Look at that, everybody! It's the T-Rex's ancestor! Not really. Don't go spreading that. It's actually a huge misconception that the T-Rex evolved into the chicken, and that is not the case. The chicken itself is a dinosaur. All birds are dinosaurs. My pickaxe, it breaks. Yeah, every single bird that exists today, for, you know, obviously for those of you who don't know, is a dinosaur, and, you know, that includes the chicken. And, you know, there's no dinosaur, there's no bird that is more a dinosaur than the other one. If you get what I'm a button? Jeez, I don't Remember how to play Minecraft? Give me a second. But no bird is more a dinosaur than the other one. Like, you know, they're all equally dinosaurs and they're all equally related to the non-avian dinosaurs that once existed. The T-Rex is extremely related to the chicken, but the chicken is not the descendant of the T-Rex. Birds actually showed up around the late Jurassic period, which means that birds were alive around, you know, when when a huge portion of dinosaurs were around, in particular the Cretaceous period dinosaurs. They're just their own little group of theropod dinosaurs. No, the chicken probably evolved from a type of bird from, you know, obviously from that existed alongside T-Rex, but it's not T-Rex itself. A little bit of a tangent there. I just, you know, that's one of those biggest misconceptions out there that everybody likes to say, you know, because it's like one of the most shocking things. It's like, oh, you know, the mighty T-Rex, it evolved into the chicken. Ah, go fish. Go figure. But again, that's just not how it works. I'm just clearing out all these trees so that, you know, it has enough space to really move around. I kind of like the trees being a little bit more dense like this though, because it does look pretty similar to what the environment the T-Rex lived in would have looked like. T-Rex lived in an environment that was very similar to the Florida Everglades of today, kind of like a wetland environment and like kind of some dense foliage. I'm gonna go after that chicken. So I don't want to get rid of all the trees, but I think it's fair to get rid of a few of them. We'll call that good. It's kind of a handsome enclosure. Yeah, I kind of like it. Quite happy with it. Now what really needs expanding is this Triceratops enclosure. They ain't doing so hot. I mean, one of them outright escaped, you know. One of them escaped. Okay, I think we might possibly have enough to finish this thing. It doesn't need to be too huge of an enclosure. As long as it's kind of like closed off and whatnot, it should be all right. In theory, of course. You never know. Oh, jeez, what am I doing? Spin around, you fool. Okay. You know, kind of look like this. Oops. Oh, no. Oh. Okay, here's the new plan. Now, what we're going to do is use this flint to go and force a nautilus out of its shell, and then we will kill the nautilus, right? Because we need a nautilus shell in order to control these sons. Where to go? Whatever. Fine, I'll find it later. I just dropped my axe. Oh, jeez, man, I need to. But that's like the only way that you, according to some comments that I got, of course, that's the only way you can get the Nautilus shell. And the Nautilus shell is what you use to command them, because that Tiktaalik is tamed. So it should follow me when I say, "Hey, come over here," and it should stay when I say, "Hey, stay there." So yeah, that's the current plan. You know what they say: adapt, react, readapt, apt. You know, that's what we have to do. So there should be a ton of nautilus out here. The thing is, I can't remember if you right click on them with the flint or if you just left click. There's one. There's our first victim. Because these sons of guns, what they do is they curl up into their shell. You know, they're very good at surviving. Oh, don't go down there, you nerd. How does that benefit anything? Look at that witch. Look at that witch sitting there and watch us. Now she's looking over there, but she was watching us. There's another nautilus. Okay. We must be surgical. We are not surgical, we are stupid. Come here. Come here. Man. Oh! Air! Oh no. Not like this. Not like this. This is not how it ends. Oh, got distracted. Okay. So, I don't think that really worked. Let me reread that comment. So, for the nautilus, you need to use flint on it to force it out of its shell. Then you can kill them from the shell. It was super dope. Okay. So I think that's what I don't know if I should right click it or if I should left click it. There's a lot of nautilus over here though. Perfect opportunity. I need food. Is it just a okay, is it just a piece of flint or is it flint and steel? Because this ain't working either. Am I just stupid? Might be stupid. Oh. Oh, gotcha. That's only because you weren't in your shell. Darn you. Darn you. Not you. Oh, come on. Okay. Maybe it's working. Ah, stop being weird. Oh! Okay. This is, oh, jeez. Okay. Come out. Did that work? Is he just like... The fact that they shoot away, though, that's a problem as well. See, like, I think it did work, but... It, like, makes them shoot away, right? So I think I need to, like, try to hit them with the flint. I think it worked. I right-clicked them, right? I can't, like, focus on just a single one. They're just so fast. Fast sons of guns. Come here. Just need your shell. I got it! Oh man, that took way too flippin' long. Or did I get it? Or did it drop something else? It might have dropped something else. I'm kind of scared to check now. Please don't. Please. Please be what I need. Yes! Okay. Alright. Alright. I can't believe I'm... Oh, jeez. Can't believe I'm doing all of this for a Tiktaalik, but... Yeah. Now the goal is to not die on my way back. That's a pretty decent goal to have. Oh, there's zombies and there's creepers and there's that's kind of cool. Look how it's like there's water down here and then you go up and there's a little bit of a pond. That's kind of pretty. It's kind of cool. I have to leave my boat out in the middle of the ocean. There is no other way. Excuse me, coming through. Time to deal with you. Oh jeez, those skeletons are on some fossils. This is very dumb, but I want them. There's more fossils right there. Okay, this is not bright, all right? And if I end up dying, then, you know, all of you absolutely have the right to make fun of me in the comments. But there's fossils here, okay? Fossils are very important for my whole operation. I don't even have enough for... Oh, come on. Ow. Oh, see, I deserve that. I deserve that, right? Because I got greedy. Oh, wow. Okay, it's a baby zombie with a villager. It's a baby zombie villager. Look at this. Give me that. I will fight you for it. I'll fight. I'll take you all on. All right. I will take each and every. Well, okay. Never mind. Yeah. Oh, geez, that was pathetic, my guy. The most brain dead thing I've ever done, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it regardless. Another fossil. Okay, we're getting lucky though. It's worth it. We're reaping the rewards. I'm level 30 now. I didn't even notice before. How long has that been? Obviously not long. Oh, geez, you are persistent, my friend. You are persistent. I'll give you that. Ow. Hey, call off your archers. Oh, no, no. Okay, see, that's exactly what we don't do. On the protection of the llamas. Look at all these fossils. They're everywhere. Llamas. I know that if they shoot a llama, the llama will fight back. Oh. Holy moly. The wise thing to do would be to just, like, count my losses and just head back to the base. But I haven't done too many exciting things on this world, so, you know, here we are. Don't blame me, all right? Just blame the circumstances in which I played this world. All right, that's weird. So I guess blame me. Ow. Ay, 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 ay. Is it just me? Or were freaking skeletons way more hard back in the day? Like, a lot more difficult to take on? Because, like, I've just gotten my butt handed to me on a silver platter every time I try to fight one. It's ridiculous. I don't remember them being that difficult. Of course, I never really played Java Edition. I was always Bedrock Edition. Ow! Yeah, we're going for it. We're gonna get these fossils, and then we're gonna... Yeah. Okay. Oh! 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 Okay, alright. I might be pushing my luck a little bit too far here. Alright. Let's get them. Let's get them. I've been getting a lot of biofossils. Look at that! That was like 2 in this whole thing. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but I haven't had the best of luck recently. Alright. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright. Oh, Ow, okay. I accidentally pressed E. That's just, we're not going to talk about that, alright? They're all dead now. Watch it, man. I have had the worst night, alright? Do not want to deal with me. Just need to pick these up, and then I'll ow! I thought you were trapped down there. I'm not gonna lie. All right, you can't be pulling that crap. All right, I won't stand for it. I'm a changed man. This night, it's grizzled me. It's made me. It's changed me. All right, this has been. I just want to go home, man. But I inflict this torture on myself. Look at all of these biofossils I'm getting. This is we're at 15. That's good. Hey, that's downright gravy. That's groovy like a drive-in movie. Okay, there was one huge vein of fossils somewhere, and I can't remember it. No, right there. Just gonna grab this and then we'll leave. Okay. Okay, that's good. I'm calling it there. I'm gonna go head back, get out of the rain. All right, out of the rain into the snow. You know, that's what we do. Oh, maybe just a couple more won't hurt. You know, it's more than a couple, but hey, what are you gonna do? One more won't hurt. All right. Yeah. All right. There we are. Home sweet home. Feels like it's been ages since I last saw it. Okay, well, what I really it is just barely not night. I forgot, but I guess what I really do need to do right now is get this Tiktaalik back where it needs to be. See it jumping. Look at it go. Unfortunately, my friend, your days of doing that are numbered. What the heck? Why are you doing that? It's like a dolphin. All right. Yeah, man. Such is the way of things. Come here. Come here. Staying, following. Come here. Alright. Now you stay here till I can finish this, alright? Okay. That was too long of I had to do too much there. I had to do too much just for such a little thing. Because now he's where he is, right? But it took me forever to get him there. And there were so many steps and nothing worked. What is going on, man? Okay, well, I think I'm about ready to end this episode, but I think a good place to end it off on would be to analyze these fossils and see if we actually get anything. Could have sworn I had more. Oh, I do have frozen meat. I forgot. I forgot about that. So let's analyze that too. If we're lucky, we'll get Get some Cenozoic creature. We'll analyze that first, check it out, and then we'll go ahead and throw those fossils in. But I could have sworn I had more fossils. I thought that I found some last episode when we were digging out the Arthropleura. Unless they were already in my inventory, which is possible. Or maybe I put them in that chest. I'll have to check. But first I want to see what this frozen meat... oh, right, I'm dumb. Oh. Oh, we got a tar fossil. Can I analyze that, I wonder? Some raw chicken, of course. Just leave that in there. Tar fossil, can I throw that in? I hope that wasn't a mistake, but I'm just going with it. I'm rolling. Please. Please give me something. Please. Volcanic rock. Alright. Well, now I have this. Wheat. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to go and check to see if those fossils are still there, and then we'll analyze the dinosaurs, or the biofossils, and we'll see if we can get any DNA from that. Yes, I had 5 fossils. Not much of a difference, really, but how you doing? You should be bigger. Yeah, look at you. Starting to get the darker brown coloration, I think. So creepy. So cool. And let's do it. Yeah. With the power of editing, you will now see what we got from it. Alright, that was quick. Alright, let's see what we got. We got an Ichthyosaurus, and let's go. Ceratosaurus, boy. I don't know why I said it like that, but yeah, no, we got Ceratosaurus. It's one of my favorite dinosaurs. Where do I put this door? So I'm thinking we're gonna make the Ceratosaurus next episode. So I think that'd be cool. What do I have down here? And notice. What? When did I get this? I don't remember getting this. What is it? What? I don't remember getting that. Huh. Alright, well. Alright, in theory, yeah, okay. Rain's gone. So now what we're going to do is we're going to finish up the small Tiktaalik enclosure and call it a day. Call it a good episode. That was probably a long episode. Maybe we'll check on the T-Rex. The T-Rex should be grown a little bit more. It's been 2 nights. So he should be a little bit bigger. And of course, next episode, I'll go ahead and save that other Tiktaalik. You know, we got a lot of stuff going on. We'll get it done. All right, there we go. It's fairly simple. And of course, this is always subject for change. Especially, it's too small, I think, for him. They're a lot bigger than I might have expected, but when wander, it's free. You're free now in here, so you're not free, but yeah. Okay, now I know I keep saying one more thing, but one more thing, we will go and check on the T-Rex, see how he's doing, see how much he's grown, and then we'll call it good. Call it a day after that. Big, look how massive Big Al is. That's too small of an enclosure, as per usual. And ankles. Ow, double. I almost just pillared out, completely forgetting that I put that door in. Alright, where are you? Ooh, yeah, you're getting big. So it looks like the T-Rex and the chicken are friends. I thought I was going to kill it at first. I was going to scream. Alright, well. I don't know why it seems like I think it wants to kill it, but doesn't have the nerve. Either that, or we'll just say that they're friends, right? They're just friends. They're cousins. They're relatives. But yeah, getting pretty big. Getting pretty big. Slow growth right here. I don't know if that chicken's future is really set in stone. I'll go ahead and cut it right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate the support that we get on this series. It really does mean a lot. I hope to get back onto like a better schedule here pretty soon. Things have been really hectic recently. I've been explaining that a little bit on my other videos, kind of anyway. But yeah, things have just been really hectic, and so I hope that we get to a point where I can get my videos out at a more timely manner, But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome day.